Have you ever wondered why life felt so much more real in the 1980s and 90s? Back then, we didn't have the entire world trapped inside a glass screen in our pockets. Instead, we lived in a completely tactile world. A world you could actually touch. Think about the simple act of watching a movie on a Friday night. You didn't just press a button on a remote. You drove to the local video store. You walked the aisles, picked up the heavy plastic cases, and read the back covers. Psychologists point out that this physical effort made the reward feel much greater. Today, we have thousands of movies at our fingertips, but we spend an hour just scrolling, feeling completely empty. So, why are we so obsessed with looking backwards? Renowned psychologist Dr. Clay Routledge has spent years studying the human brain. He states, "Nostalgia is not just a mechanism for holding on to the past. It is a psychological resource that helps us find meaning in the present." When modern life feels too fast, too loud, and too digital, our brain uses nostalgia as a protective blanket. It takes us back to a safe harbor. And there is another major reason we miss the old days: childhood freedom. In the 80s and 90s, when you left your house in the morning, you were entirely disconnected from your parents. There were no GPS trackers, no instant text messages asking where you were. Your only rule was to come back home when the streetlights turned on. That level of independence taught an entire generation how to solve their own problems. Today, we are more connected than ever, yet studies show we feel more isolated and lonely. But the good news is, we don't have to lose that magic entirely. We can still choose to put our phones in another room. We can still buy physical music. The 80s and 90s aren't just a time period. They are a state of mind. What is the one thing you miss the absolute most about growing up back then? Let me know in the comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep the memories alive.